I'm running out of words to describe Trae Young, but on the short list, supernatural comes to mind. What Trae Young has been doing this season has flown under the radar due to the Hawks' mediocre season. But if you want to hear just how amazing he has been, then you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll talk about his statistical dominance, how he's improved from previous seasons, and ultimately, where he ranks among the elite point guards in the league. But before we get into that, be sure to leave a like on the video to support the channel and sub for more content like this. This season, Trae Young has been somewhat good statistically. I mean, he became the only player in NBA history to drop 56 and 14 in a game. He has 15 30-point double-doubles this season of points and assists. He has 26 games of 30 or more points and 33 double-digit assist games this season. And on the season, he's averaging a career high in points at 28. He's tying his career high in assists per game at 9.4. He's averaging the second least amount of turnovers per game in his career. And most importantly, he's doing this while having his most efficient season. If Trae Young keeps this up, then this will only be the 15th instance in NBA history where a player averaged at least 27 points and 9 assists on a season. And funny enough, he's the last player to do that since himself in 2020, and he will join Oscar Robertson and Tiny Archibald as the only players to have done it more than once. If you really think about that, it's mad impressive that a generous 6'1", 175-pounder is dominating the league in this way. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' height to literally see over defenses and create for others. Rather, like other great offensive point guards, Trae uses his complete offensive package to create for others. His craftiness with the ball, ability to stretch the floor, his uncanny ability to draw fouls, and his court vision all combine to make Trae Young nearly unstoppable. Mind you, this is even with the new rules, quote-unquote, patching him. Moreover, let's get into how Trae has actually improved from previous seasons. If you compare Trae to what he was last year, then on pure stats alone, he has improved. But if you go back 2 seasons where he averaged 30 and 9 on 60% true shooting, then you could make an argument that this isn't his best season. Matter of fact, the reality that Trae was playing with a 41-year-old Vince Carter, DeAndre Bembry, and Alex Len makes that season to be even more impressive. However, even with that being said, Trae has definitely risen to new heights this season. He's shooting his highest percentage from the field, he's shooting a career-high 38% from 3, and even from the free throw line, he's almost shooting 90%. With respect to his perimeter shooting, it's evident that Trae has greatly improved as a player, as his shooting percentages from north of 20, 25, and 30-foot shots are much better this season. What's most notable of this is his range from 30 to 34 feet, going from 31% last year to 36% this season. For reference, Steph Curry is shooting 22% on shots in that range this season, and Damian Lillard just shot 21% from that range this season. And sure, it's been a somewhat down season for both Dame and Steph, but even last year, Dame shot 34% from 30 to 34 feet. And mind you, Dame is someone that we've crowned and well respected as one of the best deep shooters in the entire league. But going back to Trae, him improving from deep draws even more attention from the defense and makes life somewhat easier for his teammates, with Trae taking the most attempts from that range in his career. Outside of his improved range from deep, Trae also continues to evolve as a pick and roll scorer, leading all guards in scoring as the pick and roll ball handler. And when we talk about his playmaking, Trae's generating 23 points a game off of his assists, and also generating north of 50 points overall when you factor in his points per game. That's the second best mark in the league, and it doesn't really show how impactful he actually is. But you may ask, if Trae Young is so impactful, then why are the Hawks so bad this season? How did they go from conference finalists last season to just vying to try to make a play-in spot? Well, I'm not sure whether you know this or not, but basketball is a team sport, so your team's performance isn't necessarily indicative of your impact. I mean, people threw the empty stats label at Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns, and funny enough, Trae Young, but Booker just made the NBA Finals, the T-Wolves are shooing to make the playoffs this season, and Trae Young quite literally made the Eastern Conference Finals last season. And why did the empty stats narrative shift? Well, the respective organizations finally built competent teams around those stars. With respect to this season, I'm in no way saying that the Hawks have a bad roster. However, while it is filled with offensive talent, there's still much to be desired on the defensive end of the floor. They have the second best offense in the league, with huge credit going to Trae Young here, but they're 27th in defensive rating and only have a 0.6 net rating as a result. In summary, Trae Young has improved in several key areas, but the Hawks' underwhelming season has casted a massive shadow over what he's doing. But as this video states, Trae Young has reached another level, and in my opinion, he's probably the third best point guard in the league behind only Steph and Luka Doncic. Before we end the video, be sure to leave a comment down below on your thoughts on Trae Young's season, and while you're at it, comment down below where you rank him among the top point guards in the entire league. Be sure to leave a like on the video to support the channel, sub to the channel for more content like this as we're on the road to 1.8K. Hope to see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.